Hey guys, welcome to What I Ate Wednesday. I had coffee in bed already, and then now before I go out, I am having oatmeal with some pears. Well, cut up pear, the parts that were still good. I'm terrible with my fruit, but at least I didn't buy it. I got given this by the doctor that I work for, because he has a pear tree. So they're actually really good, except this one I just left, and then I could see like there were some holes in it, so I was like, well, I'm not just gonna like bite it off because I don't want to bite anything. So I cut it up and I couldn't see any worms or anything, so but I still ate around where the hole was. Yeah, so just a little bit of pears, and then I sprinkled on some cinnamon. And these ones are the instead of quick oats, they're rolled oats, so they taste the same, but they have to be cooked for, instead of 1 minute, 2 minutes, so then it makes it way too hot. So I have to have a like cloth just to be able to hold it. I mean, usually when I go to work, then I like make it and then let it sit for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, just because otherwise it's just too hot. So that was good though. So hot though. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this. I'm going bridal dress shopping today, so I didn't want to have anything like too heavy, but at the same time I didn't want to be lightheaded because, well, I get squeezed into dress. So having this for breakfast. For lunch, I am going to be making Thai vegetable pita pizzas with peanut sauce. So I have some veggies in the fridge, as well as I picked up some baby bok choy, and then I have onions, red pepper, carrot, and I'm going to use a chili pepper that's not Thai, but it's a habanero, but we have in our garden, so let me go pick it. Which one looks the most done? Ooh, probably this big one. Yes. And our other peppers, our bell peppers, are finally turning red. Yes. I have my vegetables here, as well as I'm going to cut up the bok choy. First, we're doing onions for about 3 minutes, and then adding the rest for a couple minutes, and then at the very end, just adding the bok choy so it gets a little wilted, so everything's nice and finely cut. Then I'm also going to add in some red pepper flakes. Well, maybe not too much, because that habanero or Tabasco, it's us, but it's Tabasco pepper, is very spicy. A little bit of ginger powder, and then garlic salt. And adding in the bok choy. So that is done now, and the oven is preheating to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, so I'm just going to make the peanut sauce, just mixing together some peanut butter, a little bit of soy sauce, some lemon juice, a little bit of maple syrup, and then as well as, some hot sauce, so you like it spicy, and some water just to mix it all together. So that's all the ingredients for the peanut sauce, but of course the peanut butter is stiff, so I have some hot water, and then just gonna mix that in. I think I need to put 2 hands into this, but just to make it nice and thin. Now we get to assemble them. So I have a tiny bit of cheese. This is the one I mentioned a few weeks ago, the President's Choice, Monterey Jack with jalapenos. It's gonna be a spicy dish now. And this one, on the back, it has a little V which says a vegetarian, and that it's animal-free rennet. So they use a different microbial enzyme, not rennet, and that means I can eat it as a vegetarian. So let's start assembling. First up, we're gonna put a little bit of our peanut sauce with a spoon. It's a little chunky because I didn't have smooth peanut butter of the Adams. I only had the chunky peanut butter, but that's all right. So I'm then just gonna smooth this out. I probably could have done a little more, but oh well. And then adding a little bit of the cheese. Just a little tiny layer. You don't want too much. And now for all the veggies. There we go. And then I'm gonna put them in the oven. That's preheated to 400, and I think I'm gonna do it for about 7 minutes. All right, so we have our pizza done, and the crust, yeah, it's pretty crispy. Let me see, do I want to split it? No, I think I have to cut it. Well, it's really good. Totally different because of the peanut sauce, not what you think of as a pizza, but really good actually. Yum. I have a teacher meeting to get to at 5 and it is 3:30ish right now. So I'm having coffee just so I don't fall asleep. No, just so I'm awake and alert and can contribute to my teacher meeting. No. Oh, yeah, so bring in my coffee. I'm back from my meeting and we had snacks. So I had, this is a cinnamon scone, and then I got to take one home as well. Well, maybe I'll save it for after dinner. I'll save the rest for after dinner. So we're making pasta, and then we have some pesto that I had made a few days ago, and then we put them into ice cube trays, and then now it's frozen, so then we can make a, like, toss the pasta in that for a sauce. So we have our pasta cooked, and then we're gonna see how much 1 cube gives, if it coats it up nicely. So we're just gonna let it melt a bit because we just took it out of the freezer. Maybe put the lid on, I think, and just let it sit for a bit too. While we're waiting for that, I'm gonna make a salad with some kale, a little bit of the baby bok choy, romaine lettuce, and some cucumber. So just gonna chop it all up. We're gonna eat salad first. Dan puts feta on his. Mine, I do not, obviously. And then I'm gonna be having this apple cider vinegar and honey dressing, and he's doing roasted garlic and balsamic. And the pesto, pasta's almost done. Just gonna mix it a little bit more. You can see the pesto ball still. But yeah, it's a walnut pesto, and yeah, walnut basil, and I did a little bit of nutritional yeast to give it kind of that cheesy flavor, but obviously no Parmesan. I think that's what you'd put in it, but yeah. All right, just gonna let it sit one more time, and we're gonna have salad first. So now for dinner, having the pesto pasta. It doesn't have a ton of pesto. It probably could be used a second cube, but you still get the flavor. That's the nice thing with pesto, is that you don't need a lot of it to get the flavor. I've done it where I put too much on and then it was way too strong. And you can see the little specks, so just the right amount of pesto on it. As a little snack while we watch some TV, we have split the cinnamon scone, so just having that. Good, very good. So I'll see you guys next week on What I Ate Wednesday. Bye!